Actually, no, that's not entirely accurate. Never mind. Sorry, I'm trying to. Like, sometimes I say things. It's not really what I mean. Then I try and like work it in some way that I'm less embarrassed about. You know, words slipping out. Then I just have to admit, no, you know what? I'm speaking bollocks there. Yeah, I was speaking bollocks there. We've only seen small-scale mob infighting so far, but maybe there'll be bigger stuff going on. Because it's just cool to see, that's all. And it makes sense, you know? Oh, fetish. We currently have a bag of salt equipped. A bag full of salt, seemingly to ward off evil spirits. 5% less damage for materials. Well, this increases our regen. We're not running into materials, are we? Unless those with material corruption count. I'll take the health regen. Still, level 14. Higher physique. Better spaulders. Yep, they went straight on. Good. Don't think I had any. Probably not, actually. Remember our shoulder armor being rather low previously. Ooh, cocoon remains. Don't mind if I do. Mine. Higher armor as well as cunning and spirit. I'll take it. And I'll put a point into physique. I know I'm an occultist focusing heavily on physique and not much on spells, but like I said, the occultist is just to get the minions. I'll be going into soldier den. So yeah. Here's the wooden door. There's secret places in the game, which if you find, you'll get hidden treasure. Somehow I have a feeling I won't be finding many of those. And here's a silver ring. Increases energy regen. Useful. I will be putting a few points into occultists beyond the creatures for the whole witchfire. That thing, that's useful. I like that. Might grab a few other spells, but like buff up the eye thing a bit. But I'm not sure right now. We'll have to wait and see. Devil's Aquifer. Also, didn't run into the warden. Swore we did. I think I saw an achievement for it in game or something. On Steam. Same stats on that. Maybe it's only the rings that are, you know, randomized a bit. Or maybe I just looked out and got the two the same. Could go either way. Also, fucking Naga. I'm probably going to default to calling them that because... yeah. I'm not sure if I'm saying it correctly the other way. Keep taking their thingies because may as well. I need them for some quest. And here's a Deep Mire Vanguard. Huh. Alright. I just absolutely jibbed that other guy. How long is the cooldown on a potion? I don't know. It says they have a long cooldown. I remember seeing a tooltip before in one of their previous playthroughs, like the OD test or something else. And I don't remember how long it said. Actually, drop that and grab the padded trench coat. Need to go and sell a few things. Doubt I'll get much for them though. The merchant seems a little stingy. Shoot out a few of these. It's not very good attack. I'll want to get something a bit better. Well, to upgrade it a bit. Let's have a poke up here. Yeah, you remember how the guy was saying he's a bit too old for all the splunking? Yeah, I wouldn't send anyone down there, even Bourbon. He's good with his gun, but there's way too many moves down here. Also, did I just shoot the enemy's style out of the air? Another necklace, and I'm now level 10. Can't choose this a second time, but anyway. Engineer and Soldier. Flashbang, Searing Light, Vindictive Flame. Olzen's eternal flame once brought life and healing to the world, but betrayal and torment twisted this gift into a weapon of vengeance. Those sworn to Olzen receive vigor in battle and fire retaliation upon their foes. Okay. Olzen's Wrath. As the flame of Olzen scorches adjacent enemies, flame bolts of sorcerer's flame and electricity will arc out to strike more distant foes. And of Grenado. 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 High impact. Shattering Blast, Mortar Trap. Place a mortar that will continuously lob explosives into the air until depleted. Lives for 18 seconds. Okay. Level 1. Fire Strike. When used as your default weapon attack, it causes additional damage. Good to know. A deadly alchemical technique causes martial attacks to combust the air around the enemy. Cool. Explosive Strike increases the potency with an explosive charge that inflicts additional harm upon nearby foes. Searing Might. When channeled through a mighty two-handed melee or ranged weapon, Fire Strike deals devastating harm. And that's for the one-handed versions. This is a static strike that adds lightning damage to it, and this imbues it with brimstone, which does extra stuff. There's Flame Touched, crossing over, as many demolitionists eventually do, to dabble in the sorcerer's arts of pyromancy, unlocks the ability to imbue yourself and nearby enemies with living flame that augments attacks and retaliates at enemies. It's actually kind of tempting to grab this. Combination of military gear and pyromancy creates a ward capable of deflecting a fixed amount of all incoming damage, reducing pierce and fire damage. Attacking enemies will suffer a fiery blowback from the shield. It activates when you fall below 60% health for 4 seconds at level 1. This is kind of tempting, but at the same time I'm thinking, no, I want to do Soldier. Soldier seems better, and it also has I want to say there's a few things here that also buff up allies. Yeah. I'm not sure if it buffs up pets as well, but no, it seems cool. Yeah, it would make sense, but yeah. I don't know if there's a way to undo your mastery decision, but I like the idea of having of being a soldier. So let's go with it. Got a point in. And we'll... Oh, cadence! Remember the mace. This is the thing it upgrades. The use of weapon forms in combat gives your attacks a natural cadence with peaks and ebbs that, while predictable, are nonetheless effective and difficult to counter. When used as your default weapon attack, cadence will magnify the power of every third single weapon strike. What the? It's just suddenly dramatic chord. Markovian's advantage. Can activate with all default weapon attacks. And then force wave. Such force is channeled into the attack that it compresses the very air, projecting out a wave of energy that stuns and damages foes. Cool. Okay, grab some cadence. Actually, undo points. Put a point in there and point into cadence, and we'll put a point into you. Oh, and it only done the one I put in here, because this is sad. Huh. Good to know. I'm thinking... I really want to get this stuff. So maybe I should just wait. Just put a few more points into here. Not sure. Actually, you know what? I need to put some more points into soldier. So, yeah, we'll do that. And we will find our skill cadence. Okay. Oh, yes, I remember how you do it now. Just completely blanked cadence. Okay. Over here are some more enemies, and we can try this out on them. Damn. Don't know what that seal is about, but it's flickering and it's annoying. Ooh, here is Violet the Corruptor. Stop missing! Christ. Our beast is taking a few heavy hits. Should buff up the Raven's healing capabilities. Just keep smacking this guy down. Come on, come on. Thank you. Damn! Okay. Crows of Violet's Ring of Acuity. A crudely fashioned... Sorry, I keep thinking I hear background noise. A crudely fashioned piece of jewelry. Strange that a Silt would wear such a thing. Ooh. It gives an ability. +2 to someone's blade burst. I'm not sure. Is that one here? It just, if someone would have a blade burst, do you think it'll be this guy? Ooh, Markovian's defense. Markovian became a legend on the battlefield for his tactical knowledge, but his mastery of the shield is what allowed him to endure countless conflicts and emerge the victor. With enough focus and training, Markovian was capable of maintaining a defensive stance nearly indefinitely at the cost of his offense, opting to wear out his opponent before striking the killing blow. Basically what Homer did in that one boxing episode. Blitz, fighting form, and deadly momentum. Right then. Well, actually, did I? No, I didn't. Do I have enough for this? Yes. Do I have enough for this? No. So let's get another point. We'll grab this. It's better than rings I have. I'll take it. I can probably sell it for a bit. Chilled steel. This steel is infused with a chilling winter wind. +1 cold damage, +4% cold damage, and 10% physical damage converted to cold damage. Alright. We can also grab a Searing Ember. Nightblade's Leather Jacket of Vitality. The Pneumatic Burst is probably a Nightblade ability. It's actually rather tempting though, all the same. While it has less armor and ability I can't use, it does give extra cunning, spirit, and health. It actually gives a percentage increase to cunning, which is interesting. Never seen that in the game before. And these boots are better, so I'll grab them.
Inventory is full.
Of course it is. If I rejigged it a little, I still can fit it and fit the boots in. Okay. Are we done here? Yes, actually. Yep, we killed the queen, I guess. I was kind of expecting... Oh, wait. There's a shrine here. Offer. I was kind of expecting the queen to look a bit different, but yeah. Ooh, and a nice magical amulet. +3 cunning, 4 defensive ability, 0.5 energy regenerated, 10% pierce resistance, and 13% poison and acid resistance. And a quilted coat of chilling. Increases frostburn damage, and has slower armor. No. Recording locally, 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 locally. And line across, line up, line that way, line that way, line that way. It's all good. Sorry, I have to like vaguely describe the mic's like how the mic looks, so I can convince myself. No, it doesn't have an obvious as fuck line across it. It's just because I'm basically, put simply, it's an OCD thing. Basically, something for nothing, and your tricks for free. Ooh, I just hit J and I found this, the faction window. The faction window allows you to view your current reputation and get some background to things. So the Ethereals, Chitonians, okay, Cronley's gang, Devil's Crossing, and the Rovers. I feel almost wrong reading this stuff, it's like giving spoilers.
You like clearing out those slits?
Slit.
You're starting to beg me for water. I don't know how many more times I can say it melt your guts before they just rush me and take it.
Does it seriously melt your guts? Like, seriously? Because if that's the case, you should weaponize that. You know, get a few glass bottles, fling it at people. Like, if it's gonna melt your guts, it's gonna work pretty well on any other flesh, you know? So, then again, it's a poison. I question if it's a contact poison. It'll probably only do a bit of damage if they, you know, actually, if it gets in their mouth. Then again, they're still being hit in the face with a glass bottle, so it's doing damage there.
Well done. Once I pump out the remaining poison water, the spring should be clean enough for drinking. I'll make sure to let people here know how much help you've been. They'll be grateful that they can get a drink without dissolving their intestines. One more thing. Take my rucksack. Useful for hauling back scrap or whatever else you come across. I'm too old for that stuff now.
Can I be honest? I don't know why, but my mind is mentally connecting this character with Silent Fan. I don't know why, but it is. But there you go. So thank you for the help, buddy, buddy, bah. Well, thanks to help. Thanks, I'm glad to help, or whatever. I can't remember what it was. Anyway, we have got an extra 100 rep, and we have a bigger inventory. Woo! Brilliant. Actually, they're all level 6 now. They've actually leveled up a bit. Cool. Oh, the cap's gone. We'll go say hi to him in here. You Vance? You said you came from Burwich. Oh yeah. Sounds awful. Let's leave.
Good, you're back. I've heard good things from both Kasparov and Barnabas. You're a real asset to this community.
Thanks, I'm pretty awesome, if I may say so myself.
One of my scouts came back with news making our next move clear. The dead are heavily concentrated in Burwich Village to the north, past the swamps of Whitemire. There must be a reason why. Perhaps the ethereal behind these attacks is there. We can't know for sure without investigating deeper.
How can I help?
You've proven yourself quite resourceful thus far. Your ability to secure rift gates for human use could be a turning point in our situation. With all the activity around Burwich, there's bound to be a rift gate. If you can capture it, that will give us a solid foothold in the area.
How do I get to Burwich?
Follow the road north through Whitemire. Though in the current state of things, you will likely have to leave the road behind well before you reach the village. Keep pressing north, and you will eventually reach the outskirts of Burwich. It's surrounded by a palisade wall, so you will have to find a way inside. Once you've secured the rift gate, return to Devil's Crossing.
I'm ready. Okay. Wait, what? I just saw some popped up. Oh, okay, it was this. Alright, I thought it was something else.
We need a secure way into Burwich Village. Everything hinges on it.
Will do. Can't ask him anything else. Alright. Look, I just... I don't know the keys.